Hold onto your hats, everyone, because Palm Royale Season 2, Episode 4 is a wild roller coaster full of jaw-dropping twists, scandalous surprises, and more over-the-top drama than ever. If you thought things couldn't get any crazier in this glitzy world of old money and new schemes, think again. This episode is packed with secrets, shifting alliances, runaway heiresses, and plot twists you didn't see coming. Let's dive deep into everything that went down, break down every shocking moment, and unravel that mysterious ending together. Maxine is right at the center of the chaos this time, and her life is spinning out of control. The episode kicks off with her in big trouble, locked up in jail. Why? She's been accused of murdering Norma. But get this, the authorities have nothing against her. There's no body, no murder weapon, not even a shred of real evidence. Yet Maxine sits behind bars, bewildered and frustrated. Apparently, Tom claims he heard Norma's voice crying out, "Don't kill me, Maxine," followed by the sound of a gunshot. But did Tom actually see anything? Nope. He's just parroting what he heard, or maybe what he thinks he heard, which throws a big wrench into Maxine's life. Through it all, Maxine stands firm, insisting she's innocent and has no clue what really happened to Norma. Meanwhile, Douglas is circling Norma's empty house like a vulture. He's convinced she's been gone so long that he can legally declare her dead and take over the property. But Douglas's plan isn't just about upgrading his real estate game. He desperately needs this house to pay off Pinky, who's still fuming after Douglas bailed on their nightclub deal. The stakes are high. He and Douglas is feeling the pressure. But as usual, nothing goes as planned in Palm Royale. Suddenly, a curveball flies in and Robert appears looking healthier and more confident than ever and drops a bombshell that flips Douglas's scheme upside down. Turns out Norma left her entire estate to Robert. Douglas doesn't own the house, and he definitely doesn't have the power to make promises about it. This inheritance shocker totally derails Douglas, and Pinky's attention shifts to Robert as the new legitimate heir. Douglas and his partner in crime, Mitzi, use the confusion to sneak away before Pinky can hunt them down. Back at the police station, Maxine's luck finally turns, but not because justice prevails. Instead, she's rescued by the bizarre but lovable Dr. Dusty Magic. He's not just any lawyer, he's also a part-time gynecologist and an over-the-top fanboy of Maxine. Dusty rolls into Maxine's life with the swagger and weird charm that only a character from this outrageous show could have, and he wastes no time helping her out of her legal mess. Now that she's free, Maxine's next battle is figuring out just where in the world Norma actually went, and the clues are wild. Evelyn, meanwhile, is making her own power plays. She's hell-bent on taking control of the Palm Royal Club, and to do that, she needs support from the 3 founding families. That means hustling around town, charming and cajoling for signatures. When Maxine drops by Evelyn's place, the two of them piece together a major clue. Evelyn's mysterious money bags ended up in Liverpool. How? They deduce that Norma must have slipped away through a trapdoor, grabbed Maxine's ticket out of town, snatched up Evelyn's money, and sailed all the way to Europe under Maxine's stolen identity. Talk about living large. Now, Norma is likely living high at luxurious hotels across Europe using Maxine's name. Together, Maxine and Evelyn hatch a plot to track Norma down, and the chase is officially on. Maxine knows she can't do this alone, so she enlists Virginia's help. It's a partnership born of necessity, and you get the sense that even at their shadiest, these women operate best as a team. Over at Robert's place, things get even messier. Maxine barges in, only to interrupt Robert's not-so-secret romantic rendezvous with Tom. With the paparazzi swarming outside, Maxine pulls a fast one. She plants an exaggerated, dramatic kiss on Tom, hoping the rumor mill will blow up the investigation against her. But nothing goes as planned, and she's left reeling when Robert reveals Norma left her entire fortune to him. Another secret tumbles out. Tom and Robert are secretly a couple, a revelation that shocks Maxine, leaves viewers gasping, and brings a whole new set of complications to the story. While all this is happening, Douglas and Mitzi are frantically searching for a safe place to lay low. Dinah tries to offer them shelter, but there's tension in the air. Mitzi's real priority, locking down her financial future, and she pressures Douglas into marrying her as quickly as possible. The wedding happens, but it's far from what Mitzi dreamed of. No fairy tale, just a rushed, practical affair. She's already scheming her next move. Evelyn carries on with her mission to gather signatures. She even blackmails Perry by threatening to expose his old love letters if he doesn't cooperate. Her determination is unstoppable, and soon she and Maxine pay a visit to Mary, who's in the middle of a spooky seance. During a dramatic Ouija board session, Mary claims Maxine didn't kill Norma and that Norma apparently died in the Alps, a crazy idea that suddenly sounds plausible, given all the mayhem. The story deepens as Robert receives a cryptic letter from Norma instructing him to keep supporting the murder slander against Maxine and to send her portraits to Switzerland. She hints at heading back to where her journey began, high in the Alps. Is Norma setting up a whole new life abroad or plotting something even bigger? Things get even weirder when Mitzi sneaks into Maxine's house under the guise of leaving a note. But is that all she's doing? Unlikely. Her secretive manner suggests a new scheme brewing behind the scenes. The plot thickens. As the episode winds down, Maxine bonds with Dusty Magic, thanking him for his help and flirting with the idea of going on a date. Then, out of nowhere, she stumbles across a mysterious name engraved on her ring, Agnes. She asks Robert about it, hinting that she's on the verge of uncovering a deeper family secret. The final ramps the tension up to 11 as Mitzi shows Douglas her true, controlling colors, but before the newlyweds can sort out their mess, Douglas is kidnapped, almost certainly by Pinky's men, furious over his unpaid debts. Just when you think it can't get any crazier, Robert quietly tells Maxine it's time she learns the truth about Agnes, setting us up for a revelation-filled next episode. So, Palm Royale Season 2, Episode 4 is a head-spinning tour through betrayal, greed, and glamour. The show juggles its cast of schemers and dreamers brilliantly, weaving together comedy, suspense, and scandal. From fake debts and stolen identities to desperate marriages and surprise inheritances, the twists land quickly and keep viewers guessing. This episode cranks up the stakes and serves as a perfect lead into all the secrets about Agnes that are about to explode. Now it's your turn. Drop your thoughts and theories in the comments below. Were you shocked by all the twists? What do you think Norman's endgame is, and who really knows the truth about Agnes? If you enjoyed this recap and want more breakdowns just like it, make sure to hit like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one.